Hello my darlings, welcome back to another one of my videos. Thank you so much for clicking through. If you're new here, hey babe, my name is Ntombi, the classy Ntombazana, and I'm so happy to see you. If you've been a part of the channel, hello my darling, I hope you guys are good. Please do subscribe and become a part of the classy table. We would love to have you be a part of us. And if you've been a part of the channel, thank you so much for sticking through. So today, as you can see, we are tackling our skin, and I think I've been meaning to do this video, but this is the perfect timing, and I'm so excited to be sharing my spring glow skincare routine with you guys. I hope you guys will love it, and let's glow right ahead. First of all guys, a little disclaimer, I am wearing a top. It is a boob tube top. This is because I wanted to have access to my neck and a décolleté, just to also emphasize the importance of taking your skincare through those areas as well. Another thing, I'm so sorry for the noise. It just started raining right now. I tried to film this video during the day. It was noisy. Now it's quiet, but it is raining. So I do hope, and I will try to be as loud as possible so you guys can hear me, but I think I will just write down the important parts on the screen, just of the products that I'll use and why I use them, just so if you can't hear me, at least you can find or pinpoint the importance on the text. Another thing, I have oily skin, so this is my skincare routine and what works for me and the products that I love and that love me right back. This is by no means a dermatology video, or just, you know, I'm not prescribing the products that I'm about to show to you. I'm just sharing what works for me. You can try them and see what you love and see what you don't love. If they don't work for your skin, they don't work for your skin, but these love my skin, and my skin literally glows through the summer and spring season just from these steps that I'm about to share with you. So let's start right through. Guys, this rain is literally thundering outside, right? And I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do. Okay, first things first, because I have oily skin, whether I have makeup or not, I always run through my skin with micellar water, and I've been loving this simple one. It is micellar cleansing water. So I use it to remove both my makeup and just the oils on my skin before I go in with my cleanser. And the reason is that I don't want the what do you call it? I don't want the cleanser that I use to bounce on my skin on top of the oils. So that's why I always just prefer to go in and remove the oils first, just so my skin is nice and bare and ready for the cleanser. And then the next thing I go with, I've already washed my hands. I go in with this Garnier Skin Active Pure Active 3-in-1 clay cleanser. I absolutely love this. This is a wash, scrub and mask. So I recently tried to cheat on this dude right here, okay, and trust me, it didn't work. So I tried this pure soap, this pure glycerine soap, and like, listen, I gave it like a fair try, because I always try to not, I don't know, I don't want to not use a product quickly before I can actually see how it is responding on my skin. I think I gave it about 2 to 3 weeks, but it was breaking me down and my skin was very dehydrated, especially this part right here. This is when I see if a product doesn't really like my skin. So I just went back to my baby right here first, and then I'll go right in. I feel like this is just perfect for someone that doesn't like to have like a long ass skincare routine, because it not only cleanses but it also scrubs your skin, and you can also use it as a mask. I never use it as a mask, but I feel like as I use it to cleanse my skin every single day, it is a gentle exfoliator, and I just love that about this product. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse this off in the house quickly. Okay, and then the next thing I do is tone my skin. So what I'm about to show you guys is something that I do bi-weekly, and this is just to maintain the glow. I do have my everyday skincare routine, but this is just something that I do twice a month, just to kind of ensure the extra glow for my skin. So then I go in and tone my skin, and to use for that I use the African Extract Rooibos mattifying toner. I absolutely swear by this toner. Okay, I'm not a fan of drying toners, and I love the fact that this is like it says mattifying, but it gives like a nice dewy feel to the skin. Like it doesn't necessarily mattify or dry out the skin, and that is why I absolutely love this toner. So I'm applying the toner now just to kind of balance my pH, and it's because this next step that I'm about to do, I won't be able to apply the toner, and I'll let you know why. But I go in with my toner. So for the purpose of this glowing treatment, I will be applying the Magnolia tissue oil, and this is because I will be dermaplaning my skin, and therefore I want this to kind of be a lubricant so that I don't scratch my skin with the razor blades. So I just apply a decent amount all over my face, just to ensure that my skin is nice and hydrated in preparation for the dermaplane. And then to dermaplane my skin, I use these. I don't remember whether I got them from Clicks or Just Kim, but it's always between the two. These are just the basic essentials eyebrow shaping tools. You get 3 in 1 pack, so you can find these whether at Just Kim or at Clicks. I think I might have gotten them from Just Kim. It is my favorite as compared to Clicks. So I just like to disinfect it before I use it, and I just use alcohol to do that. So I just spray on it. This is a new one, but then if I'm using one that I've used before, then I would have soaked it in Jik and just soap water. So I just normally put in hot water and just soak it in there, and then after also just spray it with the alcohol, and then before I use it I just put on alcohol again. So this step right here, this is to remove the hairs on my skin, right? But it is also it is also an exfoliating step. So I do this twice a month, So if I've done it this week, then I'm going to do the next one in the other week. So it's just important for you to hold your blade in that direction and not straight, so you don't cut your skin. So it is not that way, but that way. I don't know what the exact term is, but yeah, I just go right down gently. It is important for you to go with the direction of the hair and not against the direction of the hair. So normally the hair grows down, and I've never seen someone that has hair that's growing upward. Oh my god, this is making me busy looking this way, but I'll do it for you guys. Okay, so you see all of that. This is a combination of dead skin and the hair. This is literally what is holding that glow, okay? I just try to kind of spread my skin just so I don't scratch it. Okay, so after when I'm done with that, I feel like because my skin is kind of sensitive right now, I don't go in with a toner, so I just go back with the micellar water just a little bit, just to remove the excess oil and the hairs that will be left over on my skin. And then the next step is literally my favorite, and this is part of my everyday skincare routine, whether it is hot or cold or spring or not. But I absolutely fell in love with this the moment I tried it, and it is ice cubes. Okay, ice cubes. I'm looking for this towel. Where is it? Okay, so this is something that I use morning and night before I apply any product, before the toner, after the cleanser. And I love it especially in the morning because I do have kind of baggy eyes, so it helps to reduce the inflammation on my under eyes in the morning, and just also inflammation on any breakouts. It kind of also improves the circulation. It improves the circulation of blood on your skin, which makes it easier for products to get absorbed on your skin. It will open up the pores also, which makes it easier for products to be absorbed, and also just cooling for the summer season. I am obsessed with this step, okay? This is something that will be very, very helpful, especially for the long run, this is an anti-aging step. I feel like for the first time you might feel that it is a little bit uncomfortable. Sorry, this is the first time I've had to speak while doing this, but yeah, this is just water, okay? It's not saliva. But if you're someone that is scared of cold things on your skin, honestly, I don't know, you'll just have to get used to it. But I feel like it's not really uncomfortable. I actually enjoy it. The important thing though is you need to move around the eyes, okay? Don't feel like because you have a breakout and you just keep it on that area. Just so you know, ice does burn your skin like fire or like hot stuff, so just avoid keeping it in one area. Literally, if you want to use more than one, just keep on moving it around. I normally do it until I kind of feel like very cold, almost numb, and that's just because I love the feeling. It doesn't necessarily mean I get extra. Oh my god, my skin feels so smooth already, so soft. It doesn't mean using two is gonna help in any way extra, but yeah, it's just because I enjoy the step. You can see how my skin is getting red. This is just the blood circulation on my skin right now, and you can just imagine any product that I put after this is going to be so well received. And if you can, or if you have time, you can just let it cool on your face, but I just feel like that wastes my time, and I just normally like to use the next product while my skin still feels numb and cool. But if you can, you can just let it air dry, but that's just not me. And the next step that I go in on my skin with is this 6% niacinamide and cucumber extract and 1% hyaluronic acid from Standard Beauty. You can also try the Skin Functional one. I got this from Takealot and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I just put on a few drops. There's a TikTok I actually saw that other people put on 3 drops and it's enough, and I'm one of those. Like 3 drops is like if I borrow it from a friend, okay, not if it's mine. I don't feel like it's enough. So yeah, I just use a few drops and I rub that on my face. Oh my god, it feels so smooth, guys. Like, I don't have perfect skin, okay, but my skin feels soft, alright? Like soft, like a baby's bum soft. Okay, and then the next thing I use is this. This is my favorite spring and winter mask. This is like an all year round mask. It is my absolute favorite. It's the Freeman Hydrating Glacier Water and Pink Peony Gel Cream Mask. I love this. I think it's been like a couple of months of me using it now. I don't know if it's new from their range, but I recently discovered it and my skin absolutely fell in love with it. I feel like this is one of those products that you'll barely have anyone react badly to it. So it is a leave-on hydrating mask, and I normally put this on, especially when I know that I'm going to be applying makeup the next day. Literally hydrates my skin so beautifully, and it doesn't feel sticky. So normally I'll use it overnight, so I don't feel uncomfortable turning on my pillow. But you can also use it during the day, but I just feel like overnight is the best time for me. So I just spread this all over my face, just a decent amount. Okay, also just let it air dry before I go in with my next step. And then my next favorite thing, which I do every Sunday, when I exfoliate my skin, but also when I dermaplane, a sheet mask. I absolutely love this mask. These are the most affordable sheet masks ever and hydrating ever. Okay, these are my absolute favorite. I normally like to use the snail one. Actually, I don't remember, but I'm not a fan of the like what is these other fruits that I see. Like, I want to use something that I know that I've like had history of, that it is good for your skin. Like, I'm not gonna use apple. I've never seen anyone from apple on your face. So I like the snail one, obviously, because snail does have skincare benefits. This is like so hydrating, guys. If you are not on these masks yet, this is your sign, okay? These are absolutely beautiful. You can just add them on if you already have sheet masks that you love. Very, very affordable. I think they're like 25 rand from the skin. I don't think Clicks has them yet. Always run this through my neck and décolleté before I throw it away, and the back of my hands, because we don't want to be 40 with great skin and your neck and hands are wrinkly. Yo, just don't do that, okay? So I just run this through and on the back of my hand. Obviously, when I'm on this step, I'm not gonna touch any water after this. That's why I just run it through my hands. Okay, and then when it is dried up, my last step is the Magnolia tissue oil. One thing for sure, I believe in this girl, okay? She thinks she's the bomb, and she is the bomb, okay? If you see me daily, I'm literally melting in these products every single day when I'm at home, okay? I just love how she feels. So I just kind of massage that. Oh, my skin feels so soft, guys, so soft. And that is it, guys. These steps for me twice a week, together with my daily skincare routine, does magic for my skin, okay? When I put on makeup, usually I don't need a lot of layers of foundation because of these steps right here. Already my skin is just glowing underneath, and I feel like that is why I kind of wanted to start with skincare before I do anything that has to do with makeup for this channel, because I believe in skincare before makeup. Before you can put on any layer of foundation, if your skin is nicely prepped underneath, trust me, it is gonna glow from the inside out, especially in seasons like this, summer, spring. You don't need like a lot of layers. So if you have just glowing skin, trust me, your makeup is gonna look grand. All right, so that is it for the night. Usually I will do this at night. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would love for me to share my daily skincare routine, like what I use to moisturize during the day, or my sunscreen, or just my weekly masks, because I do have like other masks that I use in the day, and also biological masks that I use in the week or whenever I feel like I need it, but this is just something I do every second week just to ensure that my skin is nice and glowing and there's no hair, and you know, just for extra exfoliation. And the last step, Amanzi, okay. Guys, I'm drinking it warm, by the way, if you heard that sound of tea. This is an overrated skincare routine. Obviously, you guys should know by now, but trust me, this does a lot. This is a step that will help your skincare, but it's not a magic potion, okay? You don't drink water and wake up with perfect skin. Anyway, we're not trying to achieve perfect skin, we're just trying to achieve glow. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in into this skincare video. I feel like if you have other steps or just other products that you feel like we would want to know about on the classy table, please do leave them down in the comments. I would also just love to try other products. I'm one that loves to just shift my skincare routine once in a while. Normally doesn't work, but I just love to not stick to one basic skincare routine. So I just love trying new routines, new products, and new tricks and whatever. So yeah, please, if you have anything that you feel like will be helpful to us, please do leave it down in the comments. Not only for me, but for the table. Anyone that would love to improve their skin can usually find it on the comments. I do hope you did enjoy this video, and you will kind of also take your skincare routine seriously, and just to make sure that you use products that work for your skin specifically. Again, let me know down in the comments if you would like me to just share my daily skincare routine. But I love, I'm usually excited when it's days that I need to do these steps. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking through this video. Please do subscribe and join the family, and give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Leave a comment, leave some love for us, and I will see you guys on my next video. Till then, I love you guys to bits and pieces.